listeners, what's the weather like where you are? Does it still feel like summer? Because here in Lithuania, it's already starting to feel a little bit like autumn, and oh my god, I really don't want to go back to school. Today, I've got 12 more websites for you, and as always, some are interesting, some are completely stupid and pointless, and a few are actually really useful. So without wasting time, let's go!
You unlock this channel with the key of nostalgia. Welcome to the Greta Loot Zone.
Okay, we're starting with Voxel-TV, and you guys are not going to believe who made it. It's Joey Kato, the person who created my retro TVs. You know that one huge project, like where you can switch between different decades and watch television like you're sitting in the 50s or 80s? I messaged Joey about Voxel-TV, and he described it to me as a retro TV app that displays music videos as 3D sculptures. This is such a strange, but at the same time, like such a cool way to watch famous music videos. And a lot of them are visually most memorable music videos ever made. For example, I'm pretty sure everybody knows Aha Take On Me with that like legendary hand-drawn animated video. I'm not going to play the music though because YouTube is absolutely ruthless with copyright claims and I'm not taking that risk. Anyway, you'll have to open the website yourselves if you want the full experience. And Joey, if you're watching this, please keep making stuff like this because I and all of us clearly need this kind of material. Next, we're going back to Neil.fun, and this one is called Let's Settle This, and it collects those stupid internet arguments that people have been fighting for years and lets everyone vote. So, toilet paper over or under? Well, personally me, I keep it over. Okay, the correct way is over. Only 13% do it under? Like, maybe I do it like sometimes, but yeah, I mostly just keep it over. RotatingSandwiches.com. Yeah, well, there's a sandwich and it's rotating. You know, there's another rotating sandwich and yeah, that is the website. Honestly, this website is so stupid and pointless, but at the same time, it's kind of like visual ASMR for your eyes. Some of these sandwiches look so good that I seriously want to go to the fridge and make one myself. I don't know who spent the time collecting all of these rotating sandwiches, but the page promised rotating sandwiches, and I mean, I received the rotating sandwiches. I have no complaints. Okay, this next one is way more useful. It's called playphrase.me. You basically type any English phrase and it searches movies or TV clips where somebody says the exact thing. I kept seeing shorts where people made songs using clips from different movies, and I always thought, what the hell, how long did it take them to find all those exact scenes? Well, turns out websites like this are probably how they do it. Let's try a legendary phrase. This is Sparta. Okay.
This is Sparta!
This is Sparta.
This is Sparta!
One of my favorites from the entire list, The Scale of the Universe 2. It is basically a huge interactive scale comparison between all kinds of things. You can zoom all the way in to tiny atoms and particles, or keep zooming out until you're looking at planets, stars, galaxies, and eventually the scale of the whole universe. The way this website shows the difference in size between everything is so good. And now we're going to VTV from wall.wtf. The website describes itself as the weirdest and worst novelty songs ever created. That's quite a promise, and basically you just click anywhere and it gives you a random weird music video. I spent way too much time on this website because it's ridiculously funny. I honestly think this would be perfect at like some party with a few beers and snacks. You know, you just keep switching between these like weird, stupid songs and just laughing at how bizarre they are. It is a pity that I can't play the songs for you because once again, I'm scared of YouTube copyright claims. But anyway, you can check out the rest yourselves. This is such a good website. What the? What the hell is this, bro? Now, this website is called Do Nothing for 2 minutes. And the rule is do nothing for 2 minutes. You leave the mouse alone, don't touch anything, and just sit here with the ocean. And by the way, guys, I recently watched Office Space and I loved it. And for some reason, this website immediately made me think that if I worked in that office with Milton, this would be the perfect thing to have open in the background. So again, I think, for example, if you've been working in the office, your head is full of tasks, deadlines, open this website and just sit there quietly for a while. Trust me, it helps, I promise. Only 10 seconds left, we're so close. I need to resist and not move my mouse. Oh, what the f***? I'm so weak, bro! If it were my home, and the idea is pretty interesting. You choose where you live and then compare it with another country. But guys, important warning with this website, I would not use these statistics for anything serious without checking newer sources because some of the data here is clearly outdated in my opinion, but I still like the idea behind it. Okay, United States. Oh my god, spend 10 times more money on healthcare. Yeah, healthcare in the United States is like so expensive, but I mean, there's some positive things. Be 42% less likely to be unemployed. I mean, okay, that's kind of good. Make 2 times more money. Okay, but use 4 times more electricity. Okay, we're going to negative again. Population.io. This one gets a little uncomfortable. You enter your birth date, country, and whether you're male or female. And it tells you where you fit into the population compared with people around the world. Okay, I'm still pretty young on the scale, but for a lot of people, this website is going to look absolutely brutal. My dad got really annoyed when he saw where he is on the population scale now. Dad, if you're watching this, don't be mad, you're still young. Passport index. Obviously guys, always check the official government information before you buy tickets because visa rules can change. But yeah, I find it actually a useful site. And another cool thing here is that you can just browse the passports themselves and see what they look like. I mean, like the designs, the colors, all those little differences between countries. I really like that part too. It's actually surprisingly fun to just scroll through them. Okay, so actually you can like also search what country passports you want to see, and I just realized that there's actually like no countries named with a W and X from this website. I don't know if that's just me. Anyways, moving on. I actually want to see okay, Japan's passport. I actually kind of like the Japan's passport. It's actually kind of similar to Lithuania's. I mean, like the red color. But I mean, it is minimalistic, but I don't know, I actually like it. The World Reach Index is 87%. Wow, that's actually a lot. Bloody Disgusting has this huge horror movie database where you can browse horror movies and new releases, upcoming films, streaming services, and even search by really specific keywords. And this is the part I wanted. Like, look at this. You can vampires, zombies, werewolves, this is way better than just typing good horror movies into Google and getting the same 20 films again. And yeah, you can even browse by decade and find all kinds of old horror movies you probably had no idea even existed. So yeah, it's basically like a horror-specific IMDb. And the last website is for the car people, CarSized. This lets you put two real cars next to each other at the same scale, which is much more useful than just reading their dimensions. Well, yes, actually, as I said, I think this website is really good at showing why two cars that don't sound that different when you read the numbers can look completely ridiculous next to each other. So, car people, you're welcome. Okay, let's take my beloved old family car, our Volvo V50. I think it was V50. Okay, yeah, that's the one. Bro, I love that car so much. We used to drive it everywhere, like basically every single day. But then one day, some guy accidentally crashed into it in a parking lot because he wasn't paying attention, bro. But luckily, nobody got hurt, but the Volvo was badly damaged, so we just had to say goodbye to it. Volvo's from the front, it's actually a little bit bigger than Lambo, I would say. Let's check the rear though. I guess Lambo's more, futuristic and stuff, but I think Volvo's just really basic, but there's nothing wrong with that. Let's check how big it is. Yeah, so again, Volvo is pretty bigger than a Lambo. Very interesting page. I again recommend to check it out yourselves, guys.
Are you still married to that dentist?
Alright guys, that's cool websites part 4. If you know some weird website I've never shown before, leave the link in the comments. It really doesn't matter. It can be an old website, new website, useful, cringe, it's whatever. Just please check the other cool websites videos first, because some of you keep sending me websites that were already in part 1. But I do read all of your suggestions, and quite a few of them actually end up in these videos. Thank you so much for that. So if you enjoyed this one, leave a like, subscribe if you want another part, and I'll see you in the next one. Loot it, and bye guys!